Hello and welcome back. My name is Molly. For those of you who don't know, I will be attempting a northbound through hike of the Appalachian Trail starting in March of 2024. So I figured I should kind of introduce myself, maybe tell you a few things about me. I am 29 years old and I'm from the Portland, Oregon area. I've lived here my entire life except for about 2 years where my husband and I lived in Long Beach, California. I think like most people who attempt a through hike like this, I really love the outdoors. I enjoy being outside a lot. I think that's kind of a little bit of a prerequisite to wanting to do this. But a lot of my other interests also involve things outside. I really like running and trail running, and in the winter I like skiing on snow, and in the summer I like skiing on water. Running has been a big part of my life over the last 10 years or so. In college, when I wasn't playing team sports anymore, I was looking for a way to still be active. So I kind of got into running, and I've done a lot of 10Ks and a handful of half marathons, and we've even done a triathlon before. Wow, this is muddy. Yeah, and then in the last couple of years I've started to get into trail running a lot more, which has been really fun. It kind of combines my love for running with my love for being outside in nature more, so it's kind of awesome that I could combine those things. I think you can probably guess that I like hiking and backpacking based on the fact that I'm gonna try to hike the whole Appalachian Trail. Another kind of lifetime goal that I have is to go to all 63 of the national parks in the United States. So far I've been to 16 of them. So I'm pretty excited that the Appalachian Trail goes through the Smoky Mountains and Shenandoah National Park, so hopefully I'll get to cross those off my list. Another thing about me is that I've been married for a little over 3 years now, but I've actually been together with my husband Darren for over 10 years. We actually met in high school. Yeah, he's just really amazing and really supportive of this dream for me. I have a dog named Bandit. He is about 2.5 years old. He is a golden doodle. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to dogs, even though I love them so much, so I had to get a dog that was more hypoallergenic. I also like to do things on the more creative side. I have a minor in graphic design, and I like to use that in different ways. A hobby of mine that I've been doing since middle school, I think, is actually scrapbooking. It's kind of an odd hobby, but I really like to do it. I like taking pictures from different adventures I go on or different important moments in my life and putting them on paper and designing a page around that. It's really fun for me. I think that's kind of why I'm drawn to vlogging, is because I like having mementos and different ways to remember the things that I do, and this is another creative outlet for me, so I really enjoy that. Another thing I've been doing more recently is designing hiking logbook journals. So when I decided to hike the Oregon Coast Trail, I was looking for a logbook where I could record some of the data from my hike, like the distance I hiked, where I started, where I ended, the elevation, ascent and descent, where I camped, even things like what I ate, just to remember each day by, as they kind of get all blurred together sometimes. But I also wanted room to do a little bit of journaling, talk about what went well that day, what didn't go well, and things like that. I definitely like to write kind of more in-depth things or a little more personal things in a journal that I don't always put in videos like this, so I like to have that. So yeah, I designed a journal, a logbook journal for the Oregon Coast Trail, and then more recently, when I decided to do the Appalachian Trail, I designed a cover specifically for the AT, so I'll be bringing that with me. Super excited to use it. Another thing I like to do is I like to bake. Zucchini bread is one of my favorite things to make. I make it for everyone's birthday usually, and it's fun to give people some home-baked goodies on special occasions. I really like to do that. I've been making homemade bread starting like this last year, kind of got into that, and it's been really fun. Last but definitely not least, another thing I like to do in my spare time is just to hang out with my husband and our dog. We all three really like being outside, doing outdoor activities. My husband really likes to fish, so we do a lot of day trips to either like a lake or a river or something, and Bandit and I will go hiking for a while my husband Darren, he goes fishing. It's really fun to kind of combine our two favorite outdoor activities together. But we can also definitely be found on weekends. We want to be lazy, just sitting on the couch most of the time watching TV shows and stuff like that. So I just want to talk about some things that I'm excited about for hiking the Appalachian Trail. The first one is that I've never been to any of the 14 states that the trail goes through. I've never really been to the East Coast. I've only been as far east as North Dakota. So I'm really excited just to be on that side of the country for a while and just to see the Appalachian Mountains. They're just so different from what we have over here on the West Coast. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also excited just to be in nature for that long and to really immerse myself in it and just experience everything that it has to offer, all of the challenges that could happen: rain, wind, snow, freezing temperatures, really hot temperatures, just all of it. I'm excited for the physical and mental challenge of it all. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions for me. I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and mighty fine hiking, everyone. Bye!